Hello, guys. What a good day. What a good moment. Thank you for your time. Thank you for looking at my progress. Actually, today I've made something that is really good. I've built an application that will provide solutions to the challenges that farmers are facing at our societies back in each and every country is a good application indeed. It can be used globally all the world. And here is the overview about it. Now, when we go to the main section, I want you to look at this. To the main section, the application itself is called EcoAgric Tech, whereby it uses some technology in it to advancement in bringing solution to the agriculture sector. Now, welcome to EcoAgric Tech, your smart agriculture analytics platform. And this platform helps farmers make data-driven decision for sustainable farming. Okay. Now we have what basically it does. It does what you call farm analytics. It does what you call crop recommendations, weather alerts, market price tracking, sustainability metrics, and resource library. Now, when you look here, farm profile, I try to create mine here, farm name. Maybe if you have planted uh, crops like maybe onions and your location. Basically, my location is Kenya, and farm size, it indicates the farm size that you have. You can either add depending on the hectares you have and the type of soil. It also recommends for you here. You can type it here. We have sand, loamy, and silt. Basically, let me say clay side. Now, when I save farm profile, it tells me farm profile saved successfully. This is on the first page. Now, on the main sector, when you go to the farm analytics, um, looking on the analysis that I did here, farm analytics for onion, farm details, you've seen locations, monthly yield trends, resource utilization, and this is basically a graphical representation on how it looks like. And it also gives a recommendation based on your farm analytics. Consider water conservation method, optimize fertilizer usage, and also explore energy efficient alternatives such are good. Now, when you go to the crop recommendations, um, it as you can see, it's running here on the other side here. It has now recommended on crops that maybe you're supposed to grow on certain temperature and parameters, different parameters. As you can see here, I have maybe depending on your place, you can say whether the average temperature is 28, the annual rainfall maybe, let's say it's 894. Now, we should get the AI recommendation. Basically, it uses artificial intelligence to help farmers in doing their work here. Let's get the recommendation on which crops we are supposed to grow at these parameters that I've given here. As you look here, we have top 5 recommendation crops. Based on whatever I've given, you can see rice is basically grown on this part, coffee, uh, sunflower crop, tea, banana. Okay. There's always a detailed crop analysis on each. Let's go to the rice and see. On the rice, we have category. It basically tells on which category this rice is located. Now, on the category, you can see it's cereals, common growing regions. It's basically grown in Asia, Africa, and Americas. So growing requirements, water needed, high temperature, growing seasons 3 to 4 months, as you can see, and current condition match temperature, rainfall. That one, basically, it aligns with the specification that we had given out earlier. We also have coffee on the other side. Crop information category it is industrial, common growing regions, tropical regions, growing requirements, as you can see the other side. Uh, and basically the I model, this analyzes your soil and climate parameters to recommend the most suitable crops. The confidence score indicates how well each crop matches your conditions based on our training data. Now, factors considered in the analysis, we found there is temperature requirements, rainfall needs, soil pH compatibility, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium requirements. Now, let's go to the other part of weather alerts. Weather alerts is another nice feature here. We have temperature, humidity, partly cloud. It alerts on you. It alerts whatever it's supposed to be, whatever occurs actually. Now, on the weather alerts, we have heavy rain, expected heavy rains in next 24 hours. Weather-based recommendation. Basically, um, based on the current weather forecast, plan irrigation schedule for the next 5 days. Consider protective measures for crops. Also schedule outdoors activities accordingly. We also have market prices on the other side, on crops market prices. As you can see, price here, the cost is high based on soy, beans, crops, and it's really low on the cotton side. And detailed price, here it is. I generated it in USD Structon. Basically, the price you can see here, I said it's soybeans as compared to the wheat side. And market trends, we see the soybeans is high side than others. Now, the analysis here, we have current market trends, market insights, soybeans price show an upward trend. Wheat prices remain stable. Corn prices have slight fluctuation. This is basically on some crops that I've selected, and it can also show you on other crops, maybe of your region where you are, something like that. It's quite good. We have also sustainability tracker. Sustainability tracker basically it calculates sustainability score. Maybe if you want to, uh, based on your region, water usage intensity, chemical usage intensity, organic practices, adoption, you can maybe select the percentage, and it will calculate for you. Let's see. Calculate sustainability score. Now, our sustainability score overall here is 48.6 over 100. This is basically the metrics breakdown. As you can see, this is a graphical representation on what is basically taking place. As you can see now, here the recommendation, maybe from the above from the above chart that you've seen, we're being recommended that we should consider implementing water conservation practices. We install drip irrigation, use soil moisture sensors, and collect rainwaters. This is really quite good. We also have resource libraries whereby we are being told to, okay, if you want to gather some maybe knowledge on how to manage your crops. There are various resources here that, and also you have training. Also have training videos here, and also if you want to connect with expert like me, maybe from this side, you can also request an expert consultation whereby you put your name here, message, and submit your request. It will come to the expert probably to explain to you on how on what it is intended, or maybe on what it's recommended for you to do. This is really good. We also have a chatbot here, farming assistant on the other side. This one, uh, as you can see, it says, "Good morning. How can I help you with onions today?" This is something that I had asked it earlier before. Maybe let's say ask me about farming. Anything that you want about farming. Let's maybe let me ask something here. What is the pH? What is the pH? Um, pH of growing. Sorry, growing rice. Sorry, there's an error here. Okay, maybe let's ask anything you feel like asking. You see, now based on your clay soil type, I recommend regular soil testing is crucial for optimal crop growth. Maintain organic. As you can see, it's assisting us on areas that are okay. pH, monitor pH levels to ensure nutrients availability, something like that. We also have investment opportunities, how we can invest in this side. Sorry. Now, investment stroke funding opportunities, farm profile, we have 1.1 hectares Kenya. We have now available grants, how we can, we are really basically creating a platform that will help uh, our local farmers worldwide, or any other farmer that is willing to show, okay, to that is willing to improve in his agriculture sector. We also have investors. There are various investors, potential investors. We with time we had on that micro loans, small farm equipment loans. That these ones really good for the farmers. Tip for successful funding. Sorry. Keep your farm profile up to date. Prepare a detailed business plan. Document your sustainable farming practices. Maintain clear financial records. Build a strong network in the agricultural community. Also have the climate analysis. This one really analyzes uh, the climate that is favorable for you growing your crops. As you can see, these are some visuals here. Let's say rainfall. That was for temperature analysis. Let's say rainfall patterns, monthly rainfall distribution. As you can see, these are some visuals here. Climate risks. We we have climate risk assessment here. Maybe for the rice, select a crop for risk assessment. Okay, let's see now the temperature stress medium. Description: rising temperature may affect crop yield. Mitigation strategy: consider heat resistant varieties. This really good from this sector. We also have adaptation strategies. These are strategies that shows actions or maybe on climate sector. As you can see, these are short-term actions. We have medium-term plans, long-term strategy, climate predictions. It really predicts on how climate occurs, you know. And there are some resources here that you can have a look at. We also have there's this way. You can see this September 2025. It's a good prediction. Let's say wherever we are. Okay, we are first match. Okay, sure. That's nice. We also have something called disease monitor. Um, this crop disease early warning system. It monitors on what kind of disease that showcase or shows risks in your crops. Now let's say, now disease risk assessment. I chose beans here. I gave out the temperature of my location, humidity, and the recent rainfall. Let me squeeze it here to that 6 maybe. So I should analyze disease risks here. And as you can see, I have disease risk assessment for beans, and let's see the risk level. Okay. Now based on the visual here, we can see that our risk is at around 8% there. So the problem is here. Let's see rust. Okay. Symptoms to watch for: orange brown spots, powdery pustules, leaf discoloration. We also have prevention measures: use resistant varieties, maintain field hygiene, apply fungicides preventively, or ensure proper spacing. This is so nice. And so, guys, as you've seen, these are tools that will really help most of the society that we are. And thank you guys for supporting me through this journey. I'm Crispin Igara. Thank you very much.